This is Jammin with Kron Rex.
And don't forget to subscribe so you get the videos as they come out.
Coach Cam made this shit.
DeMar DeRozan, I think, is overrated because he was with the Toronto Raptors for a while. They did fairly good every year in the Eastern Conference, not a strong conference.
Yeah, they just couldn't get past LeBron.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can.
Yeah.
But Kawhi Leonard came in and did what he couldn't. So I would say DeMar DeRozan's kind of overrated. I do really like DeMar DeRozan, though, but it just doesn't seem whatever he's got going on is what teams need. Unless there's already a bigger star there.
Yeah.
The second biggest star on the team can't be Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Or whoever the second biggest star on the
Spurs right now?
Spurs. Which, honestly, I really don't even know.
I don't either.
So, yeah, I'll go on overrated.
Yeah. I think he's overrated for the fact of he kind of had his chance to show that he was the man.
Yeah.
And he's missed that opportunity. Because now he's on a Spurs team where he's the leader and they can't do anything. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they ever missed the playoffs back-to-back since Pop was a coach.
Yeah.
And
since Tim Duncan was there. Which has been since 96, 97.
Yeah.
So.
And then on top of that, he's about to sign he's probably going to get a vet's minimum to go to the Lakers just to win a championship. Kind of like what Blake Griffin or what LaMarcus Aldridge did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of sad to see.
Which, I get. Some people just are more to that role. Not everybody can be a KD or LeBron, but
he was supposed to be.
Yeah. So that's why I think he's overrated. I don't think he's a bad player. I just
same.
For what he was supposed to be, I just think he didn't kind of live up to that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He made it into the NBA. Is really good, and I'm like, he just didn't succeed in life. Dude's a fucking loser. He just fell short. I'll even throw in WWE stars. So obviously with that, you got The Rock, John Cena, Batista, and then on the other side of things, you have Michael Jordan with Space Jam. LeBron with Space Jam. And LeBron has made, numerous appearances on other things. Mm-hmm. You have other basketball players like Scottie Pippen in the most atrocious commercial I've ever seen in my life. If you have the free time and you really hate your free time, look up Scottie Pippen's, I want to say Subway?
I'm pretty sure it's Subway.
Yeah, I know it has something to do with a sub because he was this is the only 6-foot person I don't think I can handle by myself. Yeah. Really uncomfortable. Some of the most uncomfortable, off-putting acting ever. Mm-hmm. How about football players? You got Aaron Rodgers who does the State Farm shit, the discount double check shit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I was only thining Jeopardy. Because he did Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's not really acting.
Yeah, that's why I was no, not that.
Yeah. O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that weirdly enough, other than WWE, it's kind of overrated.
Yeah.
WWE kind of does it well. Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
The Rock is obviously one of the biggest actors.
Yeah, I think the highest paid male actor in Hollywood.
And then you see John Cena starting to succeed, start to come into his own in acting and really start to make a name for himself in acting.
A lot of his shit is it's funny because he's big, you know.
Yeah.
But that's what you do. That's what you are. That's what you're known for. So
that's what it is.
Why not make more money?
Yeah, you see Batista is succeeding.
I don't know if it's true, but I think I've actually seen multiple things that said John Cena accidentally banged Amy Schumer.
Accidentally?
Yeah, they recorded a sex scene in a movie, and I think he accidentally slid in her. But I was like, how naked were they?
No, I don't think that's how that works.
Did John Cena
accidentally
think Amy... I don't know how to spell Schumer. So I don't think that's true, but it is kind of funny.
Okay.
She told people about the sex scene that it felt like having a refrigerator on top of her. In the scene, Cena is naked, save for a strategically placed towel, and he struggles with mastering bedroom talk. He said it was awkward. They wanted awkward, so we gave them awkward. I don't know. I swear to God, I thought I saw...
Yeah, I don't think that happened, buddy.
Hold on. Shut up. HollywoodLife.com. Okay, so HollywoodLife.com. When asked how she was able to keep a straight face during the awkward bedroom scene, Amy Schumer admittedly jokingly that it was too difficult given the fact that the WWE star had completely forgotten he was supposed to be acting... Okay, so it does say jokingly, I guess. So maybe that's not true. She said, he was actually inside me, Amy replied. Apparently wrestlers, they're not faking. He didn't understand the whole acting thing. Piped, I don't think piped is the best term. Or actually a pretty good term. Piped in her comedic partner in crime, Pill Hater. It was her first sex scene.
Wow.
So, yeah, I guess that's where I'm getting it from. But yeah, apparently there wasn't full penetration. Or she was joking. I don't know, but...
Overrated.
Amy Schumer or...
All of it.
Yeah.
No, now all of it's overrated.
Yeah. Well, you're just biased because OJ was an actor. I'll say underrated.
All right.
No, overrated. For the most part, if you're not a WWE star, the acting is insanely, like, forced and, like, awkward.
Yeah.
It just... They're not actors. I mean, it's not saying anything bad about it. Like... Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in New Girl, not the best of actors.
No.
Roy Hibbert in Parks and Rec, not the best actor. Scottie Pippen in a fucking commercial about sandwiches, not the best actor.
Yeah. I will say, the one thing that I'll say, like, actors need to stay to, if they're, weirdly enough, not WWE stars, if you're like an NBA player, find a basketball movie and be a basketball player.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Like, it's not
but
weird.
I'll be damned if you reach outside of your limits. If you try anything new, I swear to God,
you better be good.
Yeah.
Because if not,
don't just bank on like, oh well,
people know me. So,
yeah.
It's I don't know. It's kind of cheesy.
At least take some acting class, Scottie Pippen. I'll say a very, very, very hard underrated. Mm-hmm. Because, again, I'll relate this to me. One of my favorite people to talk about. I honestly think 90 to 100% of my newest tattoos have been leg tattoos. And I guess that's because they're for me. I have more free range. I've done a couple of my own little thigh pie tattoos, but I don't know. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice whenever you're not doing it just because somebody else will see it. It's just for me and God to see. So yeah, I'm not really too worried about like being like, oh well, I'm getting a tattoo. It has to be on my arm, so everybody has to see it. I kind of don't give a shit about that. They're just for me.
Yeah. So the reason I asked this is because you've seen like the generation before us. It was really like the waist up.
Do you think it was before us? Because I would say that was pretty prevalent like when we were teens.
Yeah.
I
mean, really like right before, well, I'd say right before our generation started to get tattoos.
Yeah, because I would see a bunch of like pictures of people that like...
To here. Waist to neck.
Even like, sometimes it was just arms.
Yeah.
Look at Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Just arms. Just arm tattoos. Nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like, that's weird because like your profession is you don't have a shirt on.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe you should expand a little bit, but yeah, that's kind of what you saw for the most part was just arms or upper body.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I think that our generation are the first, not the first, but the ones that really like pushed like leg tattoos as well. And I think like just leg tattoos are just as cool as just arm tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, I like seeing just a full leg sleeve.
Me too. I liked honestly, I think somebody that made me want to like get more leg tattoos and was kind of made me, I guess better say, it made me realize how like cool the leg tattoos look was honestly Tyler, the creator.
Yeah.
Because like he has a lot that are like, you know, if you're looking at him, they're upside down.
Yeah, because they're for him.
He did them. It's for him to look at. So like whenever he's sitting down, he can look at them normal. And I'm like, yeah, not every tattoo I get has to be for other people to see. Like he has tattoos that only make sense from his view, you know?
Yeah.
So
I thought that was so cool.
Yeah. So and I really like his tattoos. I don't know. They're really cool. So
yeah.
Granted, the ones on my thighs aren't upside down, but I mean,
I don't either.
Yeah, I will say like you have like a full person on yours.
What do you mean?
The little shot guy.
Oh, the little skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. A hard underrated.
I think it is underrated, which I'm pretty sure it's one of the highest selling consoles.
Yeah.
I know Wii Sports is, if I'm not mistaken, the third highest selling game of all time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy because it was a free fucking game that just came with the Wii.
It fucking slapped though.
It was great. But I think the Wii was like the first good console that kind of like started VR. Because you've seen like Xbox Connect that fucking sucked. But like the Wii actually got people up out of their seats doing shit, and I don't know, it was fun.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing is it's number 6 of all time.
6? Okay.
Yes.
And top 10, so pretty good.
Yeah. It goes PlayStation 2, Nintendo DS, Game Boy Color, PlayStation 4, PlayStation.
Didn't know PlayStation 4 was that high.
Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PSP.
Didn't know that.
Underrated.
I thought the PSP was like a failed experiment, so that's crazy. Too. Yeah.
And Game Boy Advance at 10.
Yeah. The handhelds make sense.
This was actually posted in April 24th, 2021.
Okay, so it's recent.
Yeah, fairly reliable.
Yeah. The handhelds make sense.
Yeah.
Because, you know, most people got multiple. Like, if you had one, you kind of got a second.
I honestly don't think the PSP has been that high in the top 10 for a while. But I think a lot of people have went back and bought them. Because I've seen a lot of things saying that like it was ahead of its time. And maybe some people went back and bought them, which I honestly think I'm going to do at some point. I will go back and buy my 5th PSP. I haven't actually checked that. Is there like the legit games in there?
Yeah, I bought you the actual Avatar game.
Yeah, because you're a piece of shit.
Well, you said you never got to finish it because you snapped your fucking PSP.
Yeah, did you hear the second part of what you said?
And then it came back, but you still didn't finish the game. So
I'll go back and finish it. But
I got you the game.
I think it is very much overrated to be in the top 10. A good idea, good intentions, but holy fuck, were my favorite games some of the worst games I've ever played on the Nintendo Wii.
Like what?
Like sporting games. Any sport or shooting games.
Oh, God.
And don't you dare say any racing game's a sporting game. I swear to God. But I'm talking like where real athletes play sports and pick up balls. So I'm talking NBA 2K, I'm talking Madden, I'm talking actual athletic events.
Yeah.
They were some of the most god-awful gameplays ever. Yeah. Ever. I cannot tell you how many times I got up and down in NBA 2K because of Nintendo Wii that just fucking sucked dick. But bowling was pretty fun on it.
Yeah. Bowling.
Again, non-sport.
Yeah, the sports that you consider not a sport, bowling, baseball.
Yeah, pretty fucking fun.
Boxing's a sport.
Boxing is a sport.
Yeah, and so that's why I didn't mention that one, because boxing was really fun on the Wii.
Yeah.
But, those are the 3.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I honestly don't know I don't know the other games on Wii Sports.
Did they have, like, tennis? They had
tennis,
right?
They did have tennis, yeah. I think there was 5, though. Maybe it was only 4. Was it golf? It was golf, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. So another one.
Another one that you don't consider a sport.
I consider tennis a sport.
Yeah. I do too, but I consider all the others a sport as well.
So, how many times do you think you have returned to Usher?
I return to Usher.
Yeah. Okay. No. That's a horrible question. How many songs by Usher do you think you return to on a semi-normal basis?
In a semi-normal basis, maybe a couple. Maybe like 2, 3.
Like Confessions, Let It Burn, You Remind Me.
Yeah. Really, the time that I'm going to listen to Usher is if it's like an early 2000s throwback playlist. Yep. Usher is... I have like 10 fucking songs on there.
Yeah.
Alone. So that's when... But like, I'm not returning to full albums by Usher. Not to discredit them. Yeah. I still bet they're great.
Yeah. Yeah, R&B has never really slapped for me. Mostly, and I will say not probably, but pretty much entirely because I am a semi-privileged white boy from Bullitt County, Kentucky, and I know any times that I have had heartbreak, I would much rather listen to My Chemical Romance or Mayday Parade over Usher.
Yeah.
Me and Usher are not feeling the same level of pain on this.
No.
Me and Mayday Parade, we feel a little bit more eye to eye, like if I'm going through heartbreak, I'm like, dude, I need to listen to some Cancer, or if you're there, I don't know, they have some long ass title names.
Yeah.
Bruised and Scarred by Mayday Parade.
Yeah.
I do not, I don't listen to R&B when I'm sad.
Yeah, fair.
And I don't know. Unless you're an old black guy, I really don't know too many people that listen to R&B when they're actually sad.
I don't listen to R&B when I'm sad. I kind of listen to it, like I said, like in a early 2000s playlist. Like that's when I listen to like R&B because that's when it kind of dominated.
I think Sexy Time is when I listen to R&B.
Well, that too.
Like I don't know if you consider The Weeknd more hip hop or R&B. I think
I was going to say R&B, but
yeah. But I think it's kind of like the middle ground. But like Bryson Tiller. Mm-hmm. Bryson Tiller's not somebody I listen to when I'm sad.
No.
There's really not a lot of R&B that I'm like, I'm sad, I want to listen to R&B. I'm listening to like white guys who cut themselves, Yeah.
So you go overrated? Is that what you were getting at?
Purely from my perspective, I think he's overrated.
Yeah. I think he's overrated because of a weirdly different reason. I think that he has probably like 2 phenomenal albums that have like 10, 15 hits, like really, really, really good hits.
That's a pretty solid amount too.
It is, but he has like 6, 7 albums. He dropped one in 2018.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like, and when I'm, at least for me, when I kind of like rank artists, I go off of their discography.
Yeah, discography has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. And
like, I think that's why it's hard to put Nas in top 5s. I really, because whenever he's good, he was really good, but holy shit, did he release a lot of fucking duds.
Weirdly enough, like I think he's back up.
I think he's definitely gotten better.
Yeah.
But what if Kanye didn't produce it?
Well, the last one was produced by Hit Boy, and I think it was good too. King's Disease.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But the Kanye production, the Hit Boy production, and then he's releasing a King's Disease 2, which I'm assuming is another Hit Boy production.
Yeah, if not, that shit's very rude.
Yeah. So, I mean, 2 phenomenal producers have to kind of help him out. So,
yeah.
It is what it is.
So, yeah.
But
having said that, Charlemagne thinks Usher has like the most solid discography. Like he said, like a damn near perfect discography.
Yeah, but again, I love Charlemagne. So.
You're talking a different geographical mindset, a different age mindset, a different race mindset.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different factors that play into that.
Yeah, for sure.
But for me, I don't see it. It's not as prevalent for me.
Yeah, I think he's a little overrated.
Yeah, but the songs that do slap do be slapping.
That's right.
And yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rat people. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the person that raised the Ninja Turtles. I'm talking about people that own rats.
I thought you meant snitches. I swear to God, I thought you meant snitches.
No.
I was like, that's a weird way to say rats.
Yeah.
I was like, rat people? I was like, I guess.
No. Rat people.
People who owned rats.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why own rats?
Yeah.
I'm not asking you why the question, but why own rats? Like, there's got to be better pets.
I think a symptom. Hear me out. What? Again, hear me out. Wait for it. What is like? I think kind of across the board. What is kind of agreed? The best, pretty much the best pussy you'll ever get.
I don't know what. What do you?
Crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Crazy pussy.
Okay.
Some of the best.
Yeah, okay.
I have personally been with a couple people who own rats. I have played with people's rats after, and my God, was my world fucking rocked by those same people that own rats. I think it's a very good correlation of crazy to owning rats. If you walk into anybody's apartment, like, say you walk into anybody's like apartment, they usually live in apartments, and they have a rat, you're about to get the best ass in your entire life from the person. from the person that brought you there, not the rat. And I'll make this even more clear. If they have rats in cages, not if you just go there and they turn on their apartment lights and rats start running up the walls like you're at a Denny's. I'll say they're underrated. Rat people are an underappreciated, underrated group of people. They always have the best pussy. And no, they're not the same as people who own ferrets. People that own ferrets are just fucking weirdos. They don't have good pussy, they're just fucking weird, and they'll try to read you, like, Lemony Snicket books.
Okay. Alright. You sold me. Underrated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was really hoping that would get you, because that's been my personal experience.
Holy shit. Underrated.
Underrated, man.